Folks, welcome aboard another charter flight. We are going from Westchester County over to BFI, Boeing Field in Seattle. The one thing that we might have a problem with here is we're going to be weight restricted off this runway, so that might be an issue. We might have to fly to Newark, pick up the players, and then head out. So fuel up and then head out. So that is a possibility. That's not forecasted to be so, but it could be. So this is why it's important to, normally probably be good to take a 900 out of here or something like that. But I don't have a 900 up here. I just have the 88s. So I've done it before in the 88s, as you know, years ago. Well, a year ago. But I don't think we were this heavy. So let's see what we've got here. That's going to be an interesting one. Now, before I do anything, I have to look for my my FMC. 2 tabs. Where is it? No, I'm trying to look for my Mad Dog. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead. We're just going to start. Look, we're not going to fill anything up. Let's go ahead and just throw the battery switch on. We'll get it on the ground power, and then I'm going to start looking at some weights and stuff like that before we go. And this way we'll just kind of see if it's going to work for us. Now, one thing I want to do is change this to about right here. Sorry, I'm moving the screen a little bit just so you can kind of see the overhead on what's going on. All right, so I noticed that's done. I'm going to come up here, throw the battery on here. And we won't do anything else. I'm just going to hold that right now, and I'll get the airplane ready to go. Let's go to our EFB, and we'll take a look at the EFB. All right, so I'm going to pull on the weight and balance. I'm just going to pull this in. As you can see, it's already programmed. So we got a heavy takeoff weight. We're at almost 154,000 pounds at departure. I don't think this takes into consideration performance of the airplane. So let's just try and see what I'm going to do this a couple ways. HPN and the winds right now. Anything is going to help. so let's see. Like I said, we might be weight restricted out of here. 330 at 9. We might be weight restricted, and then we'll have to fly over to Newark, pick up the passengers, and then take off. So we're looking at 4 degrees on the outside air temperature. Runway is going to be 3-4. Flaps, we're going to keep them optimum right now because that could change. And then this one's going to be 2994. 29.94. Anti-ice is off. We're going to go PAX off. Let's go with takeoff weight of, estimating the takeoff weight. Our takeoff weight 152.3 on the estimation. Yeah, calculate. Yeah, takeoff not allowed. Planned weight exceeds maximum allowable 152. All right. Our MTOW is, 150. Oh, we might have to kick out the cargo. So let's see if we can play around with this a little bit. We've got 152. They're saying maximum allowable takeoff weight of 152,000. Now, we have 7,000 pounds of cargo that we can dump. I don't want to dump all of it because it's good money. So maybe we can drop. Maybe we could get down to 150. So if we drop it down to 2,000. So let's say we go with... and this is not a... I don't know if this takes into the runway consideration. It should, but I don't know. I don't know if this thing does. So right now we're at 73.60. Let's say we go 6,000 pounds. All right, we just even it out. Let's say we go 6,000 pounds of cargo. Would that be better? So we go 6,000 pounds of cargo. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. That'll reduce. Right now our weight was at 7,000. Ah, crap, I forgot what it was. Let's see something. Just want to see what our weight was before I erase it. 73.60. Oh, 73.60. We're going to reduce it by 1,000. It's going to be 63, or we're going to reduce it to 6,000. We're going to 1,300 pounds reduction. So if we do 6,000 pounds, just deal with this for me a minute. We're talking about a 1,360 reduction in weight. So that's 152. We're looking at 150.9. So if we did that, there we go, 150,900. What do we got? Can we do it? We can. Obviously, we're going to go flat 15. We're not going to do a reduction. Yeah. It is possible according to this. However, SimBrief is a little more restrictive because SimBrief will not let us. It'll say only 141,000. So I can't get to 141 taking all the bags off, all the cargo off the airplane. So, with SimBrief. So I don't know which one to trust is what I'm saying. 219 bleeds off, anti-ice is off. It doesn't change anything. I don't know. Flap setting 15. Everything's disabled. Okay, now maximum runway weight at that point is 137.5. What? Runway 34. Okay, what did we go to max? 11. 137. Let's go optimum. 141. You see, it's just... Now, I'm not going to be done with this, folks. There's something I'm going to do, and I'm going to actually do by hand the performance charts. So I will do it by hand. I will get us down 1,000 pounds. So you can see right now, if we go weight and balance here, I'm going to pull this down to 6,000 now. And click enter. Now I'm going to say that's what I want on the airplane. So what do we got? Takeoff weight 150.8. Would that do it? Yeah, that would. Okay. I know the MTOW is right here. So what I'm going to do is go to aircraft services. All right, I'm good with that, folks. Let's go ahead and I say we fuel it up, and we'll see what I'm going to do. Some just by hand runway departure. Just want to make sure we're good to go. Like I said, SimBrief is telling me one thing, and this one's telling me the other thing. Which one do we trust? SimBrief obviously is going to be a little more restrictive, I think, because of the margins. Like I said, I'm going to have to put in 6,000 on the cargo now. Okay, let's click start flight. Even if I'd still be weight restricted off of SimBriefs. All right, that's good to go. All right, folks, so what we're going to do is let's get Cliff running, and we're going to be good to go. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Okay, so I have to adjust his volume. The speakers aren't right. This isn't right. And we're going to go to there. there. Okay, done. VATSIM settings. Let's make sure I'm on the VATSIM correctly. We got headphones. Okay. Cancel that. All right. They're going to do theirs. We're going to do ours. We're going to do ours right now. I'm going to loop it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 2. Cancel the bell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are good. Going to go ahead and cage this. I'm going to call for gas. One of the things I'm going to do is just call for the fuel. And then catering, we'll go catering and fuel. Request catering services. We'll do that first, and then we got a long flight ahead of us, folks. 5 hours and 48 minutes. Pretty long on an MD-80. Probably going to top off the aux tanks, or very close to it. And I'm going to keep going on this. Check my oxygen. Hey, that's good. While they're doing that. All right. And down here, we're going to have to throw that on. Let it run. We got Cleveland Center, Newark ground. We're going to squawk 2345. So 2345. And I'm going to go this below. We're going to go that above. Good. I'm doing half of his work as well. Okay, KDAC normal. We got FD normal, EFIS normal, FMS normal. Now, one thing I don't see on this aircraft, and I wish they would have it, is the IRS system. I don't know where it is. They should have it on this aircraft. Anyway, here's what it is. All right, I'm going to jump down in the CDU now, and let's go have some fun. Let's see if we can't get this thing programmed correctly. It's an MD-83 AIRAC 2411, October 31, November 28. We have the JT8D 219s, and we're going to go ahead, position, initialize. I'm just going to go ahead and kilo HPN. I'll throw that on there. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw last position. We'll throw that right there. Click the route, and I'm going to actually pull the co-route in. So we're going to go HPN to BFI, Boeing Field, and we're going to throw that right in the co-route. All right, runway out of here is going to be 34. Okay, and before we do anything, we're just making sure we're good to go on our everything out of here. We're doing the obviously the Westchester 8 departure to Gale, just to the north. Yeah, it's to the north. It's going to be, again, 343, 295 on the heading to Gale. Then we got Woozy. We got, let's see here, Gale. We got Gale, Woozy. I'm just going to activate it. Go ahead and execute. Gale, Woozy, direct, no sick day. Yeah, there's day. We're going to come the Wisconsin, Sayre, Hilger. There it is. GTF, Jet 36, GTF. And then let's go ahead and throw this on. That's departures 34, HPN 8. Execute that. Let's go back to index. Doing all right. Arrivals, we're going to do the Glazer 8, Glazer 3 with the MLP transition, and we'll execute it. So back to the legs page. Gag, Temple, Glaser, Jackson, Wood 1, Heather, then Vectors. All right. Good with that. We will have to plug in some of the wins, and we'll do that when we get to the ref page. All right. I've got a 0 fuel weight, 106.4. That is not going to change. We'll put in our 0 fuel weight there. Nice and low. All right. Did the catering truck come? What's going on here? I call for catering. Catering services are completed. Should we get the refueling process going? Request refueling right now. Fueling truck is on its way, so we're going to go ahead and refuel the aircraft. Fuel right now, 46.7. And we're going to go slant N for normal. And you've got reserves. Now, on this particular case, we're looking at 9.1 on the reserves, so we'll go ahead and put an 8. Cost index, I got a CI of 35, I'm guessing. Cruise altitude right to start with is 320. And again, I'm going to find out right now if that's okay. I'm going to double check that work with my actual charts. So my cruise chart. So we're looking at cruise 0.77. So I'm looking for my 0.77 chart now, performance-wise. I've got them right here. And I'm going to look at pressure altitude 32,000 and a heavy weight of 152. 33,000 here, and we're going to go, that's 0.78 though. So I need 0.77. Oh, all right. Where is it? 0.76. 0.77 cruise. We're going to be at 152. We could definitely get up to 32,000 with this. We're going to EPR 195, and we're looking good. So that is approved. 0.77 at our altitude. We will not stall the aircraft. So that's a big idea. So that's what we're going to do. 320 on the cruise. I already put that in there. Cruise winds coming in at a 93 at 21. Ooh, that's nice. Out of that jet stream, I was hoping we would buck those winds because they were pretty nasty. Minus 47 degrees up at altitude. All right, puts a deviation of 2. Let's go ahead and click the takeoff page. Gross weight's going to be a little further down than that. We're going to, obviously, when we get our weights on the aircraft, they're fueling us right now. I'm going to call for boarding. Request boarding. I'll go ahead and do that right now. All right, so in this particular case, like I said, we're just going to be a little on the weight and balance side of things. 6,000, we're going to be at a gross weight of 150,000. We got to verify that, but it says 153. We're going to get that down. Yeah. All weights in pounds, that's what I want. So takeoff weight, excuse me, it's 15.9 on the trim. Cell temp, not applicable. We're going to go full power today. The flap settings, it said 15. Probably wouldn't have to use. Nope. Runway 34. So right there we could see that's a max takeoff weight of MTO 152, and we'll have that when we burn. I'll burn both engines. I said I want it down to 150. If we can get it down there, we're gonna go 150. 150.9. That's what we want. Now, I expect this MTO that's down. I need to get it down here. Thank you. By the way, he's done. Packs are off. You know, if we did packs on, let's see what it would be. Same. So packs on. Again, that's really weird. I don't know. All right, flap 15. Packs on. Okay. I'm actually going to keep them off. We're going to do a packs off takeoff just to give us a little extra oomph in the engines. And the MTO is now 52. It's maximum takeoff weight. That's what we can go to. I'm going to be at 150. So packs will be off. I'm going to set this 141. And folks, I am not done yet. 141, 144, 14153. Flaps are going to be 15. Runway 34. And V flap 168, that's going to be our retraction on the flap there. And then slats 206. And our maneuvering speed's 253, so we need to be over there. Okay. Nice and heavy. There's a lot of fuel, a lot of gas. Probably going to get a couple of trucks coming in. All right, let's plug that in now. We're going to go 141. And I'm going to put in 144. Last time, 153. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to look for my chart. I have a takeoff chart somewhere, but I haven't used it in a long time, so I got to find out where it is, guys. Let's figure it out. Nothing there. Where's that stupid thing? Of course. Well, a couple things I'm going to do here. Is those are different engines. Dang it. All right, this is what I want. I want this chart. Where the heck is it? Just give me a second, folks. What I'm trying to do is I know this is not the best thing. This is kilograms. I have to convert kilograms to whatever. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, the best I'm going to do is that little graph I see. It's an image, and I'm just going to have to take that image and use that because there's nothing else I can use here. That's landing runway. I need departing runway. Oh, is that right? They're not happy. Not happy. What kind of engines are these? This is 217s. That's not going to work for us. We're going to have to do this one. All right, so I'm going to open the image. And I want to save this in photo. So what I'm going to do is, you guys can't see it, but I'm just going to try to, well, you know what? Let me see if I can get it on here. I'd like you guys to see what I'm going to do. Air server, we're going to throw that up there, and I'm just going to kind of share my screen, and we'll see if we can't get this knocked out together, and maybe you can find something here. Gross weight's 153.1. That's going to have to be reduced, so I'm going to have to get it reduced. So I'm just going to click new here. And I'm going to add a photo. You can't see it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and add this photo. And I'm going to bring this now. This is not the whole shooting match. You know, this is not the whole thing. This is, cancel that. So as you could see here, what I mean, what's going on is we need more information. We don't have enough information. So takeoff in gross weight. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go, all right. We, first of all, have to convert. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so on the bottom is fine. On the bottom's 150,000. So let's say we're at 150,000. Runway length, 1,000 feet. So we're going to start sea level. Oh, yeah. What the heck is that? Okay. So we're looking at 150,000. If we come up to here, we're at sea level. We're going to come across. That's what we would need. I'm laughing, folks, because that is about what we have. 6,200 feet of runway right there. Shoot, if this is 7,000-ish, oh gosh. Oh man, there's a lot more to this than that. This is just a kind of a get me over strike kind of deal. I'm laughing because that's right on the margin. I don't see us. You know, I just don't see it. We can get it down to 140. We'll be in good shape. We're at sea level. Shoot. All right, so a couple things we got to do. Let's get it down to 150. That's number one. It says 153, so let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to get it down to 150, I said. I got to weight and balance. There we go. Our takeoff weight is correct per this aircraft. So let me go ahead and board them. I don't know if it boarded us yet. So let me look at our boarding process. Up 60 over 60. Boarding is completed. Right? Baggage loading in progress. Yeah, we're boarded them. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh. All right. So a couple things we're gonna do. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and how are we doing on our fuel? 41,000, and we're putting in 3,000 here in the auxiliary tanks. We've got to get this thing to 46, so there's 3,300 in the aux tanks that's coming up right now. You can still see this fuel truck pumping on the gas. We've got 4,600 gallons of fuel on this bad boy. We're boarded already, so the bags are in. Okay, back to the drawing board here. Our gross weight needs to be reduced. And I don't know why our gross weight is saying this, but pref 0 fuel weights in there, reserves are in. Gross weight I got to reduce now to 150. 150 point. What did you say it was going to be? 150.9. So we're just going to go ahead and throw that gross weight down to 150.9. Takeoff's coming in there. Okay. All right, back to this. Let's do the 15.9 on the trim. So there's a couple things that we're going to do to ensure a what's going on here? I want 14.9. There's 14. Why can't I get it to 15? All right, whatever. Flap's going to be 15 right there. So I want to go 14.9. Long trim's right there. All right, we're gonna do a no bleeds takeoff out of here. This is gonna be fun. You guys are gonna like this. We're gonna do a static departure. So I'm gonna stomp on the brakes and we're gonna fire the dang engines up all the way. There's our flap setting. Okay, this is all checked, ready to go. Oh man, we're still. We're done with the fuel. Okay, so 92.50 on each tank here. We've got 20.5 in the center, and we're looking at aux tanks of 3,700 over 3,700. Okay, so that gives us 46.5. Fine. We need a minimum fuel to take off at 45. So that's good. I'll go ahead and sign that. Yeah, I thought we boarded. Yes. Cancel that. Cancel. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and set the speed bugs and just get this aircraft ready to go here. We're going to do 153 on V2. 40, 50. There's V2 right there. You can see 153 on V2. And we're going to go ahead and climb to 3,000. 3,000 armed. Takeoff coming up. Yep. Oh, you guys, it's crazy. All right, gate 53. Let's go ahead and write our numbers. We still got to do the weather here out of Westchester. The weather right now is 320 at 12. That helps us. Any headwind's going to help us here today. 320 at 12. Visibility is 10 statute miles. We got a broken layer here of 1,000. Temperature 7. Dew point -8. 29er decimal 9er 2. Runway is going to be 34. Gates 58. Okay. That is done. All right, folks. Oil quantities, good. We topped them off. We had it serviced when we got here. 16 over 16. Hydraulics coming in at hydraulics 15 over 15. Excuse me. Oil's 15. Hydraulics 16. Good. Again, they're topped off. We'll take our gross weight. You can see our gross weight's pretty high right there. So we're going to just take this down to 0 fuel, 106.4. There we go. 106.4. You can see now 153. We'll burn all that fuel down. Takeoff's on. Okay. This ought to be fun, you guys. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun departure. Let's clear that. Okay, we are boarded. Now they're boarding the bags right now, getting the bags boarded and all that good stuff. All right, so while that's going, I do want to just do a couple things here. One, we'll do our checklists, but let's see if I can pull in my drive here really quick. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try it. Yep. So what I'm going to do is just look at some supplemental procedures, just because I want to make sure we're doing the appropriate things here. I wonder if I can just download this. Hang on just a minute. We're going to go over a few things, and one of those things is going to be bleeds off departure. So I want to do a bleeds off departure out of here. I want to verify that that's good to go in terms of we're not going to have any issues. What's going on with these guys? Why are they? I was going to say, don't tell me this thing is going to crap out on me. We're going to have a problem. Okay, so let's look at a bleeds off departure here. It's going to be in our supplemental procedure. So because I don't do it often, I want to make sure I've got a good lay of the land here of limitations. Let's see, it's going to be, let's see what we got. Normal, it won't be in normal procedures. It's going to be in special procedures. Normal amplified, it won't be in that either. It's going to be special. It's after the takeoff profiles. Let's take a look and see what we got. So we got special supplementary procedures. We want to do takeoff with air conditioning packs off. It's SP2.2. So I'm going to go ahead and check that. SP2.2. So that's 0.5. This is 0.3. I have passed it. Okay, here we go. This is what we got. Prior to takeoff, check EPR. Thrust rating computer should increase takeoff EPR setting by 0.2 when packs are turned off. Okay. Air conditioning supply switches will be off. After takeoff, not below 400 feet AFE. Air conditioning supply switches, one at a time, to auto. Air conditioning supply switches must be in auto prior to selecting climb power to prevent no mode light from illuminating. Okay, so air conditioning supply switches must be set auto. So we're going to do that first. We'll go auto first, and then we'll go climb thrust. All right, so we're pretty much, when we are 1,000 feet, we'll go ahead and turn them back on. We'll go auto first, then climb thrust, and a procedure. Any questions with that? This will be a static departure only. All right, so we're going to get on the runway. We're going to bring our thrust all the way up to 1.4 EPR, and I'm going to bring them higher than that once they stabilize. All right, and we'll kick in the rest. Let's do our checklist, and we're going to get out of here pretty soon. Pre-start check below line. Removed. Checked on board. Checked on board. 29.903. Set and checked. 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 Set. Takeoff. Set. Set. 0.7. Set. Stowed. Set. Okay. All right, let's get that door closed and let's get out of here, folks. Hope you're enjoying this. I hope you you like this kind of deal that we're doing. I'm going to call GSX. We'll tell them for a push, and I will call for everything else. Here we go. Push back and departure coming in. GSX, you want to de-ice? No. By the way, we do got a good day for flying over here. Oh, shoot. Turn on the APU, bud. Let's go APU, come and run. Start. 1003, 1004, 1005 on the run. Let's get that going. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the, we'll leave the aux tanks off. How this is going to work is we burn the center first, then we'll do the aux. I'll go ahead and throw those on. Just help Cliff with his stupidness. And as they hook us up, we'll get the APU fired up. Let's go to HPN charts. Oh, I do have to do that too. Dang it. We can do that in the air. We'll take it in the air. We'll go and do the weather in the air. And what I mean by that is the legs. I'm not going to do it right now as I want to get going, but the weather for sure. We'll tackle that in the air. All right, Westchester 8. We have Westchester should be 118. Okay, APU is running. And we'll get that on the bus before they hook us up. There we are. Good. 2 on the bus. We got good APU power up there. And I'll just see how the load is looking. Good. Good on the load. All right. Before we push, I'm going to go ahead and verify what Cliff has done or hasn't done. That's good. That's good. Coming down. Start pumps. Fuel pumps. Emer lights are on. Seatbelts. Come on, Cliff. Off. And ice. Batteries on. Coming across down here. Sorry. Antenna notified. Good. All right. We're landing. That's my fault. That's my flow that I screwed up. We're going to be landing. Let's see. Our altitude of landing 22 feet. Nope. Yes, 22 feet. Pretty much 0. Close to it, about right there. And the pressure right now, that's probably going to change, but I'll just check it at BFI. BFI reporting right now on the ATIS. Pressure is 3007. 3007, about right there. That's all good. Okay, we got an unrestricted light on. That's what we want. All right, what's going on with the aircraft? Okay, buddy, let's go ahead and give us a push. Fuel check not available from what the heck? All right, board is completed. Continue push. Icing warning. No, I don't. I thought I said that. Okay, I want to go nose to the right, tail to the left. Please release parking brake. Already? Okay, let's go ahead and do the checklist. Before start check. Set. Closed. Approved. Okay. We're going to go to Unicom Tower 118575. 118575. There we are. Flip it. We're going to go take off armed. Brakes off. Let's go. Yoke's coming. I got to see the clock here. Sorry. Clock 1457 Zulu. I'm going to go ahead and reset that. Go to the run. 1457Z is the push. Push back. Let's go. Brakes are off. See ya. 1457. Right on target. All right. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, push hangar 58 here, or Delta 3. All right, let's fire it up. We're going to start number 1. Start left engine. I have to go get my phone. Dang it. Fuel coming on. Fuel up. There's a light. Coming up on N1. All right. All right. Good start. You want us to set our brake? All right. Let's start number 1 here. Start right engine. The heck, man. No. Okay. Please set park brakes. Fuel on. Here we go. There's a light. Okay, on the clock. I want to burn that center tank first. You're not messing with me, are you? Good. Okay, galley's coming on for me. Left bus, right bus looks good. Bat volts and amps look good there. Clear that. Okay, supplies are going to be off. I'm wondering if I can run the APU air in. Apparently not. Maybe. Okay, I got the pin right there. See you later. Okay, coming down to 15. All right, we're going to do a check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hang on just a minute, guys. I have to do this. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do an after engine. After engine start. Off. Checked. Off. Off. Auto. On. 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 Off. Open. Flight controls check completed. Flight controls check completed. Checked on high. Checked. Checked. Removed. Received. Set. Okay. We are cleared on the left. A taxi check. Off. 15 degrees, takeoff. Set and checked. No changes. Performed. Set and checked. Pre-flight completed. Both off. Checked. Okay. Just one thing, folks, before we roll here, I was thinking with the 737, I could use APU bleed air to provide, some source of what did I say it was? SP3. Just want to see something. I'm just a little not air system. APU ground air conditioning. Take off with air conditioning packs off. I got that. Yeah, I think it's just, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start the, let's stop the APU. We're just going to go up there and shut the air off, and as well as, and I don't know why it would necessarily be a problem, but it could be. All right, we're going to come over here. I'm going to click this. We're going to go flight mode, and then give me my performance charts. There we are. All right, let's go. Break off. It's probably going to take a lot of thrust to get us rolling here. Not much. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, taxi runway 34, Westchester. All right, folks. So normal briefing as normal. We're going to go ahead and take the I should not be doing this while I'm on the roll. All right, so let's just do the SID. We're going to do the Westchester 8. You guys have seen this many times before, but we're going to do it again. So here is the departure. We are going to climb 343 up to 1,000, then we'll go 295 on the heading. I'll set the heading bug at 295 right now. That's just one less thing we have to do or worry about. 295. Okay. I can see the wind socks coming in pretty good. That's good. That's going to always help us, give us a good performance. As we are a little, I'm concerned that we're not going to have enough. We're just barely have enough. So what are we at right now? Gross weight 152.7. This is where the 7.5 is going to come in handy. Yeah. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, crossing runway 29, Westchester. All right, I didn't turn my lights on for that, so sorry. All right, Boston Center's on, but nobody else. All right, our takeoff procedures as follows. We're going to go ahead and on the runway. We're going to slam on the brake. I'll bring up the EPR to 1.4. Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff. And then we'll go from there. Lineup check. Secured. Left side closed. Checked. Set to alpha. Off. Auto. Received. Okay. Ready. All right, folks. So we're going to stop right here. I'm going to go and reset our clock. All right, flaps are 15. We're good to go. We have this set. The heck, you didn't do that, dude. That is on takeoff. These are on and open on the cross feed. It really doesn't matter. I'm actually going to close those now. All right. We ready to rock and roll? All right, let's go. Lights coming on. Westchester traffic, rip tide 5900 or 5800, taking runway 34 Westchester. We are broadcasting on the correct frequency. That's correct. It's a lot of fuel. 46,152.6. All right, let's go ahead and do this line up the correct way here. There we go, right there. 3-4 on the pavement. Stop. Okay, I'm holding on the brakes. Here we go. We're going to go 1.4 on the EPR. Let's hold that right there. Let's see what we got. All right, we're good. Takeoff. Auto throttle is armed. Brakes off. Let's go. Takeoff thrust is set. Correct. Clamp. Okay, 2.02 on the EPR. Cross check on the 80. What the frick is that? Is that an airplane on the runway? Come on. It's an FSLT deal. I didn't see him. Oh well. Bam! We go. Here we go. Now we got this, guys. No problem. Gear up. No. All right, let's go ahead. Heading select. Here we go. All right, flaps. Flap 11. Thank you. Keep on the climb. 2. Keep on the turn. All right, here we go. Flap 0. Hold that right there. Looking good. All right, on the overhead here, I'm going to go auto. We're going to keep on the climb here, guys. We're unrestricted today. All right, here we go. Supplies coming auto. There we are. All right, flaps up, slats up. Climb thrust. I got the climb thrust is set. I've got it. I'm just going to climb up to 320 here. There we are. I'm going to push those throttles up just a little bit. Looking good. All right. Vertical speed, I want to hold about 2100 So I'm going to go vertical speed now. Autopilot's on. I'm going to hold VS and our heading. I'm going to also come in here and select our VNav climb. Good. And the flaps are up, slats are up. Climb check coming up. Climb checklist. On. Thank you. All right, folks, we're going to go vectors to Guile. We're just going to go direct to Guile right now. So I'm just going to throw that in there. We'll throw that up to vectors. We'll hit execute, and that should swing us right there. Let's get on track. And I'm going to go ahead and select nav. It's going to be nav. Select 250 on the speed. Looks good. And no problem on the departure. I don't know. That had a lot more giddy up than I thought I was going to get. Yeah, you know, I really, really did. I thought we were not going to get that much push. We did pretty good, pretty darn good. So, not too shabby. Through 7,000, we're going to go ahead and keep the climb to 320. That is armed. Looking good on the climb here. And once we intercept, we're going to go direct to Gale. We're headed over there now. Airborne through 8,000. Looks good, like we should give briefing here. We should have a good ride all the way over. There is going to be some bumps above. Just about when we get over to the Rockies, we'll have some bumps. But in terms of cells, weather, anything like that, all of that stuff's going to be south of us. So we are in really good shape throughout. There it goes. It just intercepted. So we got FMS EPR, alt nav track, and VNav climb. We're through 10,000. Here we go on the speed. Good. I'll just check on the overhead, just make sure we're going to go ahead and climb okay. And we are. So we're climbing here. Good. Cabin altitude's coming up. And so what we'll do with this particular aircraft, guys, we're going to burn down that center tank to about 10,000 or so, and then we'll go ahead and burn down the aux tanks. So we'll use that first. We got to get the center tank down to 10,000 first, and then we'll go from there. That's it. All in all, not too shabby. Nice. We're just increasing our speed. Like I said, it's going to be a nice ride all the way up. And obviously, I'm not going to keep you guys here for 5 hours and 40-something minutes. But what I will do is, I think this is my aircraft. I got a little target here I want to see. It sure is. So I'm using Navigraph's charts, obviously. And I'm going to go ahead and look at the weather. Good stuff. Not too bad. And look at the weather here. Through 11,000, that's it. I'm going to do some advanced FMC work here through cruise and stuff just to kind of get practice with it. But weather-wise, like I said, we should have a pretty darn good idea of weather. Now, what I will do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do our legs. I'll do that right now. And again, you guys know what I'm going to do, so it's going to take forever. All right, I'm going to dump you folks off right here, and we'll see you top of descent or something like that, or unless something happens, then I'll see you earlier. All right, hope you enjoyed that departure. I don't think you hear the game. That sucks. You don't hear the game. You guys, shoot. All right, stand by. That is a real bummer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that done because you couldn't hear a thing. I do apologize for that, folks. I don't know what is going on. There you go. I am completely sorry. Usually nothing but silence. Anyway, that should be working now. See you soon. All right, folks, we're heading down now. 21,000. It's 5 hours, 29 minutes so far into the flight, and everything's pretty good. Weather was just a little bit bumpy through Minnesota, that area, Minneapolis. A couple high clouds, and but after that, everything's all right. We're on with Seattle Center now. It should probably take us all the way in, so hopefully we'll get a good. I'm hoping we'll get a good speed. Get a good rate down here. You can see a lot of snow fell through. It's pretty cold. Right now, the weather in Seattle there, broken at 2,000. Temperature's 9 degrees. I'm expecting 1-4 right. That's it, 20,000 feet. And we're on the way. Here comes 18,000. Okay, 25.6, we'll see it. 125.6. Moose. Saddle Pro Trip Tide 5800 checking in 16,000. I'll expect 1-4 right. Tide 5800. I got a dog under me, a dog on my feet, and one crying. So not very fun. Love them to death, but they're a pain in the neck sometimes. This guy wants my attention like every second. Alright, I'm going to go with System Alpha now. Next flight we'll go Bravo. That's how I remember that. Alright, we got 11,000 feet of Jackson. We got to slow this aircraft down. That's what we'll be doing here. 109.3 there at Jackson, 250 on the speed. Let me just make sure we've got that on the legs page. That is correct. 250 at 11,000, so we're going to have to really slow down. I got 1 degree up here. I'm going to turn on the engine anti-ice coming on right now. 1, 2. Looks like that left wing is going to need a little more heat. Probably one more time on the approach. 1,000 to go. And then we'll slow. Speed's coming down, 250 on speed. There we go. I'm just going to drop that speed down. I should start seeing that carrot drop. There we go. That's not me doing it. The airplane's still on the VNAV descent, so it's going to slow down for us. Nice and easy. There it goes. And then we're going to go below 14,000. Well, we are below 14,000. So we're going to stay at 11. 11,000 feet. Here we go. Airplane's slowing down. Speed's good. Two five zero down to 8,000. Riptide 5,800. Okay, heading. Heading select 250 down to 8,000. I got the aircraft. And we'll give him a good rate, about 1,200 feet. Okay, so we're done with the arrival. Now we're going to be on the ILS. We'll be probably hooking us up here quite a few ways out. All right, 135 inbound course, 1109, got it set. Good on the speed. There's 10.5. 2 degrees. One more time on the fuel heat on the left side. I think we're good. We gotta try to get that down below 10. And I think that's it. Once we're done with that, we're pretty much done with that. We're pretty cold airplanes. Been up in the air for 5 hours and 35 minutes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and select terrain. And we'll see what we got. We should be headed over to ISOG. I'm expecting that. It's kind of giving us yeah, you can see ISOG right there. That's what we want. So what we could do is just to lead out that. I see. Well, we can go direct to, if I go direct to ISOG, we'll throw that in there. And I'm just going to select it. It doesn't really matter as I'm heading, so we will have to slow the aircraft down a little bit. So be aware of that. All right, there's 1,000 to go. 87. Uh, 0 degrees. You can see that I took care of that one pretty good on that left side. Let's go ahead and throw one more time on the right, and we're done. Stop worrying about the fuel. Okay, 0. I am worried about, well, if we start icing up, we'll get the engine anti-ices on right now. That's good. Fuel heat's on. There we go. This will be the last one, and then we won't have to worry about it anymore. There's 8,000, 250 on the speed. There comes the thrust. Come on, bud. Gosh, dude. He's letting me know there's something outside. There's a package outside. I understand. You just got to give me a second, okay? This is like really bad time to be bugging me. Oh, man. All right, here comes the bump. Here comes the bumps. Oh, shoot, you guys. There we go. Hang on. Transition now. Okay, that's good. Down to 4,000. Riptide 1,500. 4,000 set. Armed. Coming down on vertical speed. Let's give him a good rate. Yeah, again, 1,200 feet was good. And we'll start slowing down here for him. We'll have to get down to 210. Pop up maneuvering speed. There we go. That's going to put us right on ISOG at 4,000. Might be a little bit on the high side, but that's all right. Okay, brake coming down. Half. Nice afternoon here. I know, Moose, buddy. I know. Go lay down. I know, bud. I know. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. I tell you what. All right, speed brakes in. Let me go ahead and get approach check. Approach check. Set. Okay. Okay, 210 on the speed and 2,200 for Riptide 5,800. Okay, 2,200. So we're gonna do like this. 1, 2. Altitude is set. Alpha speed's on. I understand that. Now let's go ahead down to 2,000. We're below that. Here, slats coming out. We'll just throw the slats out.
Slats extended.
Here come the brakes. Get those slats out to help us drag the aircraft down a little bit. We're going to slow down quite a lot with those speed brakes out as well. We won't have to throw any flaps until about, there we go, speed 209, brakes in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and arm. Speed brake armed. They're going to turn us left. Got 220 now, I gotta slow down, dang it. Waiting for the turn. Let's go 180. 200. 195. I'll give him a 195 on the speed here, I'll slow him down. Speed brake is extended. I've got my hands on that just in case. Make a left turn, I know it. Anytime. Left turn 160, Riptide 1,500. 160 on the turn. Speed brakes. Okay, 170 now for Riptide 1,500. 2,200. Okay, 2,200 until established. Clear the ILS 14 right for Riptide 1,500. Okay, we got 170, good on the speed. Okay, what I'm going to do is VOR locks. We're going to go VOR lock right now. And we've got localizer set. The localizer should be hooking us up shortly. Going on the speed, I'm going to slow down to 180. Let that airplane come through. That's coming open. Anytime. 110.9, I'm in there. Where the heck is it? Localizer captured. I'm going to call him now. The Seattle approach Riptide 5,800. We're established on the ILS 14 right. They're hooked up. Okay, here come the first notch of flaps coming in. Help us slow down a little bit. Flaps 11. To 180. We'll just keep this speed in there until we get some movement on the glide slope. And we're going to go ahead and set this on the ILS right now. So ILS is set. There we are. We look at that first notch of flap, 172. Alright, so ISOC 2,200 feet. We're doing good. We're going to descend down to 6,000 here once we grab the approach here. We're still waiting for Atlanticers. Roger, copy the winds 1-4 right, clear land, Riptide 5,800. Okay, but ISOG we still need to get down to 1,600. So you can see the glide slope coming down. We're going to do 1/1/2. Dang it. Hang on. There we go. Drop it. What you're seeing there is not the glide slope. What you're seeing is we're going to go down 800. I tell you what, this dog is killing me. I can't take it. This dog is killing me. I'm waiting for the glide slope. Moose, leave me alone, dude. Gosh. Leave me alone. All right.
Traffic.
Traffic alert. That could be an FSLT target. Waiting. There's 1,600. Vertical speed. That's 700. Alpha speed coming in here. Gear down. Flap 15.
Flaps 15.
God. Okay, you need to stop the aircraft. I wanted you to hold 15, not 0. There we go. Glide slope connected. We're coming down another notch. Coming down the chute here. We're at Togi. There we go. Glide slope should be intercepted. Waiting for the next one. Once I intercept, there we go. Flap 28. Now we're going to slow even more. Okay, glide slopes intersect. ILS is hooked up with authorized go around. This is coming on. IMC, and I'm going to go ahead and drop this down. This is going to help us. All right, here we go. One more notch. Flaps 40. Final check.
Flaps 40.
Down. Set to alpha.
1,000.
Armed. Set checked. Received. Thank you. Now, you stupid. Alright, here we go. What is he saying? Gear up. God, such an idiot. Alright, I got the visual on 1-4 right. Yeah, I got the aircraft mine. Auto throttle's mine. Oh, it's bumpy.
500.
Check. Here comes the thrust. I got a dog right under my feet, right on my rudder pedals, one sitting right in my other ear. That's why you can't have dogs on the flight deck. Gosh, man.
300.
Check. We're landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Let that nose down. Reverser's out.
2 in reverse.
Okay, out of reversers on the brakes.
Lights out.
Terminal general aviation. Okay, we'll exit left taxi via Alpha Riptide 1500. Welcome to Seattle. You ready? He's waiting for all night to say this. Wipers on. Wipers on. Really? Wipers on. After landing check. Flaps up. Slats up. Got it. Oh, man. That was a lot of fun. Holy smokes. A dog crying on me, another dog crying on me. He's like Dana Reds. Look at that. Everything's stuck in the air. Gotta be FSLT. Going to Seattle. That is funny. Anyway, we actually service this airport. Mainline. Our mainline actually services it. Believe it or not. Pretty cool. I'm going to keep both running. It's going to go gate 2. I'm going to shut the terrain off here. Well, we made it. It was, what do we got? 5 hours and 52 minutes and almost 6 hour flight. And it was going to be a long one. That's the way it goes, right? Doing some charter work on the West Coast. Things tend to take quite a while. Let's shut down number 2. Well, actually, shut down number 2. Now, the paperwork, let me just see. I know where we park on the main line, but I think it's going to be a little different on the charter ride work. Let's see what we got. He says we're parking ramp 5 east. Oh yeah. East parking, ramp 5. No, do not request to follow me. Here we go. That's exactly where we're parking. It's where a mainline flight parks. Pretty cool. Maybe. Where's the dude? Look, I'm standing on the car. It's awesome. Well, guys, this will probably be our last flight before Tuesday, and that's the release of FS 2020. Pretty cool. Okay, wipers off. Park 'em. Brakes on. On that, we're going to go ahead and throw the fuel off. Requesting deplaning. Deboard. Seatbelts coming off. We have ground here, but we don't have any AP, any air, so ground is here, but no air services. So it is what it is. Get us off the airplane. Okay, that's off. Go ahead and throw that on standby. That's off. I'm done. Good stuff, guys. We'll go ahead and shut it down and get ready for the next flight. We're going to be heading over to, I believe it's over to Vancouver next, which is a quick flight, probably another 40 minutes, and then up to, really the next couple of flights are 40 minutes, per, a little under an hour. Well, that's it. Go ahead and deplane, get us off the dang airplane here, guys. Now start her down. All right, folks. See you in a bit. Thanks for watching.